Hey viewers, welcome to Chunner Checks It Out. My name's Chunner. In this video, I'm going to be watching a new anime to me. The anime is called Anohana. I've heard a lot about this anime. I don't know what it's about. And let's go ahead and check out what it says about Anohana. Here we are on the Anohana page. Jinta Yadomi and his group of childhood friends had become estranged after a tragic accident split them apart. Now, in their high school years, a sudden surprise forces each of them to confront their guilt over what happened that day and come to terms with the ghosts of their past. Content advisory: 12 plus, profanity, suggestive dialogue. Genre is drama, romance, slice of life, supernatural. It does have an average rating here of 4.8, 25,000 plus views. This reminds me of a few stories that I can think of. One of them that comes to mind is It by Stephen King. I will have to say I don't like scary things. If there's some scary things, that's fine, but if the story is horror driven, I'm probably won't like it. Later on, they have to confront this thing that happened, and later on they have to confront this thing that happened, and that seems like something of what's going on here. It also reminds me of another Stephen King story, which is Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher I really like. Dreamcatcher, if you don't know, I have read the book. I haven't seen the movie, if there is a movie. I think there is a movie. But Dreamcatcher from Stephen King is about a group of boys, and in their early childhood, grade school, they encounter a character, and they all feel like they influenced that character and possibly help this character along. And now it's later in life, and they've gone through life, and they're older, 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s maybe. I want to say it's 30s or they're in their 30s or 40s. And they're reminiscent about this time that when they were in grade school, they did this good deed for somebody. And that was kind of like the highlight of their life. And they've always referred to this time as kind of some of their best times in their life. Whereas after they grew up, they feel like maybe they aren't progressing the way they want to, or they have these things that are happening to them that are just not quite right. And so they always remember about this time. And the story is about some other things as well. I'm wondering if that's part of it. There's some kind of supernatural thing going on, and this genre is supernatural. I'm hoping it's not time travel, honestly. I just watched a time travel show that I have up on my YouTube. And while I do like time travel, I'd rather honestly kind of stay away from time travel because ultimately I don't like time travel. The two genres that I don't really like are time travel and horror. I don't like horror just because I'd rather not have bad nightmares. And time travel stories just give me a headache, honestly. So I'm hoping that this series is not about that, or the main plot is not about that. But we'll see. It seems like these kids here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Maybe something happened. You know, a lot of these stories, somebody was being bullied, somebody died. Maybe they killed somebody that was bullying somebody, or maybe they saw something in the woods, which is kind of this supernatural it kind of thing, but you don't really talk about it. And hopefully it's mainly about drama. It could be romance. It does say romance. So romance could be that maybe one person likes somebody else and they did something bad and they're trying to hide it. So I'm not going to really read into this, but it does say here, Anohana, Japanese anime TV series created by Super Pace Busters, an artist collective consisting of director Tatsuyuki Nagi, screenwriter Mari Okada, and character design Masayoshi Tanaka. The anime was produced by A1 Pictures and aired in Fuji TV's Taima block between April and June 2011. So it is the end of 2025 now. So it did come out quite a bit ago, over 15 years ago. It has been licensed in North America by Aniplex. So yeah, I'm not sure what Anohana is going to be about. It looks like it's going to be 11 episodes long, so one season fairly short. Usually one seasons are anywhere between 9 and 13 episodes. I did watch Takopi's Original Sin, which you can see on my YouTube, and that was only 6 episodes. So let's see what Anohana is all about. Yo, yo, yo. Let's check it out. Playing a PlayStation? Alright, so this kid's, maybe he doesn't get along with his classmates, doesn't want to hang out, and would rather just kind of play video games out by himself. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Maybe just don't do it all day long. Is that his sister? Like they live together? Maybe one of those no parents type of thing? Ramen and egg, that looks great. Scrambled egg. Nope, there's his dad. One egg. The sister or this girl hasn't been acknowledged by anyone except for Jinta. Is she alive? Spoiler incoming on a movie. When did Sixth Sense come out? This is when they were kids. Menma. Menma likes Jintan? Oh, she has a wish. This bowl right here? I swear I had a bowl exactly like this growing up. My parents had bowls like this. I want my wish to be granted. Is she a ghost and she wants to move on, but she doesn't know how? And so Jinta has to figure out a way for her spirit to move on, to be at peace. Badia! She is dead. And something happened to her years ago in this group of people, and he can see her spirit for some reason.
あんたみっともないよ。
You need to move on with your life. She went through the same thing that Jin went through.
あいつを
Don't call her
ア
Anaru.
ナルとか呼ぶな。安城とかなることか呼ぶならど
Anjo.
っちかにし。
なんで？アナルはアナルだよ。
あいつはもうあの頃のアナルじゃねえんだよ。
She
あの
changed.
腐れビッチに頼んだって手なんか貸してくれろ。
アナルの悪口言うじいたんなんて嫌いだよ。
Mm.
メンマ
もう一回アナルの子行こうよ。お願いしよう。ジンタ。
安城だけじゃない。あの頃とは
Everything's
全部変わっち
changed.
まったってこと。
There must have been some sort of event that happened with all of them, and it had something to do with Menma dying. Maybe they went on a camping trip or a dare, and they experienced something, and Menma died. And because of that traumatic event, they all kind of went their separate ways when they feel like they should have stuck together because they experienced this event, but they didn't want to hang out with anyone involved in the event because they didn't want to get reminded of that time. And Jinta seems to be the only person that can see Menma.
Huh?
It's just some neighbors.
どうも。
変な顔。あ、ラーメンのネギついてるよ。ハニー。
うっさい。
ここボムボムだったよね。マクドナルド。
McDonald's.
安城だって言ってたじゃねえか。俺なんてどうだっていいって。
This definitely gives me Dreamcatcher vibes. Dreamcatcher was a fantastic book, honestly. I love that book.
お前は変わんないな。当たり前か。ただの幻覚なんだし。
She's just a hallucination.
俺のメンマに対しての。
Jinta liked Menma.
何やってんだ。危ねえぞ。
Did she fall? Is that what her actual accident was?
大丈夫？
Daijoubu?
宿み？何やってんだお前。
ねえ、ナルコ。
Naruko.
あんたジンちゃんち行ったの？
ノック。
Naruko. But Menma calls her Anaru.
あるよ。おまんじゅう、もう出て欲しかったのに。
自分で持ってけばいいでしょ。
うう、思春期思春期。
みっともないのは私だ。
夏季講習の帰りだよ。一応進学校なんでな。
Does he know them?
宿み？大丈夫か？
ああ。
Yuki. So we got Jinta, Menma, Naruko, Yukiatsu, and Tsuruko. This might take me a while.
メンマってなんだよ。
その
お前、未だにそんなこと言ってんのか。お前、学校行ってないんだってな。学校も行かずに本間芽子の名前呼んで。頭に何か湧いたんじゃね？
本間芽子のことになると人変わるのってさ、あんたも同じじゃない？松雪くん。
Honma Meko on his mind. So Honma Meko must be Menma's real name. But her nickname was Menma.
あんたも同じじゃない？
And his name is Matsuyuki, not Yukiatsu. Or is it Yukiatsu Matsuyuki? Matsuyuki Yukiatsu? Okay.
これでよくわかったろ。みんな変わっちまったんだ。
So this one time that it seems like he leaves his house in a long time, on the same day, in the same afternoon, he randomly bumps into, I'm assuming, all the people that he had this tragic event with. Something that happened to Menma years ago, and they've all tried to move on and forget about this event, and he's bringing up Menma's name every single time, and they're like, oh, you should have moved on from that.
いや、一番変わっちまったのは俺なんだよな。お前といると嫌なこととか思い出してイライラすんだよ。あの頃の夏は こんなんじゃなかった。
なあ決まったぞ。
何が？
俺たち超平和バスターズな。
The Super Peace Busters. That's Yukiatsu and Tsuruko. And that was Narako, Hanaru. I don't know who this bald-headed kid is. We haven't met him yet. And I'm assuming that they're all friends, maybe. And maybe Menma is a random person that moves to their town and somehow they get to know each other. Oh, there's Menma. Oh, okay, maybe they're all friends then. Maybe they all grew up with each other.
俺の後をついてきてた。
ねえ、ジンタンってさ、メンマのこと好きなんでしょ？
That's Narako, Hanaru.
正直に言えよ。超平和バスターズに隠し事はなしだぞ。
やめろよ。
誰がこんなブス。
泣くと思ったんだ。
The mom and dad live separately.
あの笑顔が
The mom and dad live separately, so are they divorced?
明日謝りゃいいやって思った。だけどその明日は永遠に来なかった。
カレー。
ん？おい、扉開いてるぞ。
じゃあ閉めたら。
Sakun. Oh, that's the brother?
だってお姉ちゃんの大好物だから。お姉ちゃん抜けたとこあるから自分が死んだこと気づいてないかもしれないじゃない。
知ってるよ。メンマ、自分が死んじゃったことくらい。
いらないよ、コップが勝手に。
お姉ちゃん？
早く片付けなさい。
俺じゃねえのに。
なんとなく離れていってメンマに謝れる明日が欲しかった。
What is this show? What is this show?
あれ、ジンタンじゃん。
Who is this?
ポッポ。
What is this show? The time that stopped that day has started to move again. Okay, that end was... Something hit me. That was really emotional for me. I could already tell from the beginning kind of what was going on. Jinta, who seemed to actually like this girl named Menma back in the day, and they had their group of friends, and they had some harsh words as the last words for when they saw each other. Or not really harsh, but not the best words to be parting with for the last time that you see somebody if you like them. Then something happened. It doesn't say what. It didn't sound like Jinta was around. I'm not sure if he knows exactly what happened or if he does. I'm getting the impression that he doesn't know, and so the story is going to try to figure out what happened to Menma. I'm guessing that his friends back then had other things going on as well. Maybe some kind of boyfriend-girlfriend relations, and maybe there was some kind of love triangle thing going on. I'm not really sure. But somehow Menma dies, and I'm guessing the story is going to be him trying to uncover what happened, because I'm assuming it was some sort of unsolved mystery, and maybe he can get down to the truth. But all of them seem like they want to forget this time because Menma didn't make it, and Jinta was definitely affected by it because he did have feelings for her, and she reappears as a ghost in front of him, and I'm not sure if that's his imagination or he can see things that other people can't. So yeah, this is a really emotional episode. Really liking it so far. There are a few characters introduced, but I'm sure we'll get to know them as the story goes on. That was a really good introduction to Menma and Jinta. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.